What up, people? Hello, greetings, and hi. Hey, check this out. We haven't done this in a long time. We're doing a Friday night flights because it's Friday night. I missed the show the other night. My apologies. Getting distracted and getting depressed and getting disappointed that the inevitable countdown to the end of my freaking life for the next 3 months is coming ominously, and I'm trying so very, very hard to either get over it or get over it in many different ways. Um, been building, been flying, been doing all kinds of stuff. Hopefully, you guys have been doing that crap too. But I see some things out there. I see some people flying. I see some people building. I see some people. It overall has been doing a pretty good job. Everybody's like getting out there. Everybody's been doing well, relatively good, I guess. Hopefully, all y'all are doing all right. We got some like it's just there's an amazing amount of that's amazing. There's just some amazing aircraft seeing. I don't know. It's hard to say. There's like all kinds of different stuff coming from the studios, and I'm going to call them studios, but the channels of all the creators of paper aircraft stuff out there. It's good to know it's still thriving. It's good to know it's still doing a good job. It's good to know the Ukraine is still kicking ass. Um, but yeah, dude, for real, it's great that Ukraine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm looking at them in the background, and just I mean, like some of those things, kind of like are freaking amazing. So it's really kind of cool. But like, yeah, you guys go off for sure. Go out there, check some of this stuff out. It's really cool. Like quite amazing. It's I usually serve this for like Paper Aircraft Weekly, so I feel like I'm kind of transitioning Paper Aircraft Weekly to this show because I have to, because we missed the show. I didn't mean to miss the show, but Wednesday was a good day. Um, yeah, it was a good day, so I wasn't here. I didn't want to hear. I mean, not to say I didn't want to do the show, but I didn't want to be like here as in the house. So we was out and like trying to take advantage of probably like my last week or so of freedom. But yeah, so anyway, like good things happening out there, good things, people flying and stuff like that. I probably, ironically enough, one thing that will probably happen is I'll get to fly more often because with freedom limited in the summer coming on, that's like summer's usually a good time to fly, not just because of temps maybe, but also because the weather, like, yeah, it's hot and that's unbearable, and sometimes it's humid. But the thing about it usually is the wind is cooperative. I mean, yeah, fields that we normally would be able to fly in have disappeared because now there's growing corn and growing stuff, and typically farmers will chase you out of those, or if not, you ain't gonna want to fly them in corn because if you fly them in corn, you throw them in corn, you lose them in corn. And corn is corn even a word? I don't know. Is corn a band or is corn a food? We don't know with corn. Um, Anybody got flying corn, popcorn? Anyway, gotta stop that crap. We'll call this the corn episode. Um, yeah. So anyway, like really cool. Get out there, fly. I'll probably be able to get some flights. Might be able to get some builds. I'm always able to build during this time. Perhaps not as much as I like to, but then again, I don't have to redo an entire fleet like some people I know. And yeah, sorry about that. Like, obviously, the people who have to redo entire flights or redo entire fleets, and not good for business. Not good at all. Yeah, you like this? I'm experimenting. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna like do the whole thing, but like I was thinking about bringing. That's wrong. That's just wrong. Frizz Day. Did you notice it was Frizz Day? Frizz Day. Yeah. Promise it's not gonna be like this all the time. It's just gonna be like this as far as you know most of the time. Yeah. Why is it being uncooperative as all hell? Stop being uncooperative, you dirty, dirty rat. I'm going to force this issue here. Yeah, get ready. Something new is coming. Is it big? I don't fucking know. Is it going to be good? I don't know. But maybe you'll remember this. Look at that. Look at that. Actually looks kind of cool, isn't it? Do you like the look? I haven't decided. I don't know why the opacity. How in the hell is that not changing anything? That should be changing something by default. What the fuck? So I'm trying to play around with the picture in the background there so you can see the thing that you're seeing. But that's not something else different on it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. I changed the opacity in something else. So now it's like a deep, dark hue. What do you think of that? I don't know. Forgive me. Like, I'm never going to be happy with anything. Oh, my God. It's not that one either. What the hell, dude? This is the one. Yeah, there it goes. You like that? On the fly, so to speak. You're actually... Yes, I'm doing that. Woo. Yeah, sorry. Trying to make it exciting. It's not really working. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that's a flight of a vampire during sunset. I thought that was a pretty good thing for Friday night flights. And again, we haven't done that in a while, so I was thinking like, hey, why not, right? Oh, yeah? So, yeah, look good, I think. It looks pretty spectacular. I don't entirely know how the hell I got the thing to do what it did, though. I really don't know what the hell. That didn't change anything. Did this change nothing? It doesn't change anything. Woo! That's pretty dark. I have no idea why it's doing that. That's actually darker because the thing is actually going with the gradient of gray that's in the background. So I'll probably leave it like that. I'm not even sure. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it good like that? What if we went to hell? See, I never did like italic in there, so that's why we just left it the way. Not bold italic. You're so weird. It wasn't even the right. We're going with regular. We're going to keep it regular. How about that? Okay. See, you're here for us while we're playing around with it. But anyway, did y'all, anybody out there get some flights going on? Did you do anything like spectacular? I mean, oh, there's where I did it. Okay, now I see. Yeah. Go and change a little bit here. So, yeah, did you get anything done? Did you do anything hype hop happening? I mean, like, what kind of stuff was flying out there? Did anybody rebuild a fleet? Thought I might ask. I didn't know what was going on there. We're not doing a background. Yeah, so I didn't know if that was the case with the wow. Spiffy. Can we do it bigger? We could do it. Look at that. It starts to glow. Did we do any like cool stuff with the aircraft? Did we do anything like fantabulous? I mean, I didn't have anything spectacular, but like I needed I've been saying I'm gonna get these other flights posted that you guys saw, and there are some flights out there that you need to see. So I'm getting not as cool as I think it is. I'm getting some feedback from others, like how the flights look. That's really kind of spiffy. I'm gonna leave it like that. That way I can stop playing. But anyway, I'm getting some pretty good feedback from some of those flights. I'm churning out like other videos, and so I'll be able to post those out. I've got shorts I need to put up too. Somebody some time ago said something about shorts that I guess I should put out there. Okay, so I guess shorts are coming, but you'll see that too. How do those I don't know. I don't know. Like if aircraft are going to be, we're still working the database, in the shadows in the background, and Like, if this would have been a live show, we probably would have had the boys on. I'm doing this because, well, the main reason I'm doing this is because we haven't had one in a long time. Second reason was because I missed a show last night, and I should have made it live, but we're doing this one. We'll probably go live on the weekend or something like that. Need to talk with the boys and figure out like what we're doing as far as scheduling goes, like for you guys, for us, for everybody involved. A lot of times, it's kind of what's happening in the background with us that makes the shows, but it's not always 100%. So you guys get the effect of what goes on in life, but we try to cater to you as well. So what works? Probably 3-hour shows don't work. And if we do, we got to break it down by chapter. But we're getting better. We're getting better. And of course, one of the things about that one was we definitely shouldn't have probably given you. We should have broken that down in chapters within the shows. There should have been 3 shows, maybe even 6. I don't know what kind of attention span y'all got. It ain't a lot because I've seen Snapchat, I've seen Instagram, and I've seen TikTok. Yeah, y'all couldn't pay attention if it would. I mean, like, dude, for real. Ever heard that phrase, you too po to pay attention? That's what everybody is right about now. So, yeah. And so it is. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, we'll be coming up with a better schedule. I still kind of want to stick with Friday Night Flights, but Friday Night Flight is a special show, which can be recorded or can be live, and it can be, like, if anybody's ready, we can do it, or you can do it, or sometimes when you're out partying or drinking, you don't want to watch a paper airplane show. We get that. But then again, it's recorded. It's recorded for posterity, or at least for however long YouTube lasts. And and it's recorded for ourselves too. But like Margaret asked me if I recorded these, we can just download them whenever we want. So at least it'll, however long YouTube lasts. But it'll be out there as long as anybody else is out there. So yeah, there's that. Go to OnlyFans. That would be stupid. Hard to fathom where this world has come to in some of these aspects. But anyway, boy, the blue blockers are really effective with the blue light. This is really cool. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. You guys watching like as many videos as you're producing, everything's cool. So on our end, we make more, but we make more probably. We can record for 3 hours, but we got to figure out a way to actually chapterize and break them down and stuff like that. That's one of the things we talked about in front of y'all that we probably shouldn't have talked about in front of y'all, but this is how creators do it. So we're not creators, we're producers and directors. Creators are the OnlyFans, Instagram, stupid people that only do 15-second videos for a clip. That's why they're called creators. Producers make 3-hour shows and give you graphics and all this stuff that you see, intros and outros and all that crap. Just doing what random people do, like all these basic, like myself. I'm not saying I'm special. Obviously, we're not. But any nobodies like us out there, everybody, they're just nobodies. Just trying to earn their own way through life and quick bucky. So that's what they're doing. But, I mean, not. I'm not because I picked the paper airplane channel. I mean, give me a break. You remember there was a niche market? This is it. I could be talking video games. I mean, as soon as I pop up a video game title on there, people are going to be like on it. But this is very, yeah. And I've been thinking about that. Like, yeah, I mean, we could talk some stuff. And Friday Night Flight is for one of those things. So is paper planes and more. But we got to make sure that everybody is on the same page and everybody's doing something. Like, I mean, I've had this. As I said, I recently got a PS4, so I'm kind of like digging into that a little bit. I mean, I've been on the other systems actually more than I'd like to be, but kind of digging those. And as usual, late to this. I don't care about being late. I've never been one that like concerns about unless there's something really special or whatever. Plus, I like being part of the special after effect. It's not being part of the live event so much, especially, well, nowadays it actually kind of doesn't matter because live events last forever and ever. But it's the others that are different. So like you want to get involved in something, a game that's like 10 to 15 to 20 years old, that 30 years old. Like I've definitely been a part of Tecmo tournaments, but Tecmo football. But there's other things, there's other shows, and obviously when you come up to like current online stuff, I mean, there's no, you even got a name, you call it couch co-op now when you just come over to your house, which doesn't barely exist, but that's all we did. And that's actually kind of like that better. That way you can beat up whoever you sit next to for screwing you over instead of cursing them out and they just have to mute you online. Stupid. Not the online thing being stupid. I just mean like there's no fun in that. There's no fun in that. Could be fun in that. There's no fun in that. And I feel like I can go off on these tangents too because, hey, you see how many freaking videos there are of hidden areas in GTA 5 that aren't hidden areas? It's so goofy. I mean, like, I get it. The game's been out like 35 years, so there's all kinds of ways to mod it and everything, and you've had to because, it's not new anymore, so you want to get the excitement out of the newest thing that's not the newest thing, you got to do some mods. But to do that and say, like, did you know there's a secret? No, there's not. You modded the game, dude. Or you played a random event that's not going to happen again. Either way, it's, like, silly. All kinds of things. Call of Duty. I mean, like, I've seen a bunch of stuff on that same kind of thing going on. Like Warcraft. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is as long as there's a lot of people playing it. If they're going to change something and they're going to mod something. Warcraft's a little bit harder to mod for, like, general public, but, like, it's a little bit easier. Well, you get more, I shouldn't say that as much as I should say, like, a different genre of geek playing, or gamers playing, or nerds playing, or whatever, versus common folk that are just playing, because like console games going online versus PC games going online, especially like games that while you purchase, the server's in charge of what you do. I mean, yeah, of course the online aspect is like basically all of that, but console gamers are a different breed than PC gamers. So, you guys know what I'm talking about. So like mods come easier. The breed comes easier. We've been around a lot longer. We're not stuck playing crappy versions of Cyberpunk. Still playing some other stuff, like, well, I mean, it's really hard. I think I wouldn't bother with like any one game for any prolonged period of time. It just gets boring. I'd have to pop something else in every other day. Me and the few friends I got to play, we get together and play. We like bounce all around in one night. But then again, we also stuck playing 30-year-old games too. So read into that what you will. Me, I got no secrets about that crap. I just like playing everything to play everything. I don't want to spend time on any one thing because I like to dabble. I like to dabble in everything in life. Just got to see it. You know what I mean? Got to see it. So I don't think you should stay with any one given thing. This is why we have different designs in the aircraft. You just shouldn't stay with any one thing. You get stale. You get stuck in a rut. So you should find ways out of the rut by making stuff better, making stuff different, and whatever that entails, whatever that takes. Hello, cat. Yeah, so good things. You guys are flying. We're flying. We're building. I'm really just, like I said, things going on in my head because I'm prepping for the inevitable and just all kinds of ways to get out of said inevitable. I'd really like to not do this. I don't see any way around it yet, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe I could do like 18 shows over the course of the next, what have I got left? 2 weeks? Less than that. I got 12 days. Well, 11 days, but it's a cluster. You'll probably see stuff. I mean, I'll get stuff out. The show schedule will be kind of screwed, but I'll try to get with the other members, and we'll get some shows out to you, and I can pop up more of the videos as I make them. I mean, hell, some of the shorts that I gave you actually came from this pack, as we call it, pack season. So, you may see some stuff anyway. Hell, you'll probably see some stuff. Just wouldn't be any big shows, live shows, because I got a family, I got a life. Unfortunately, that life doesn't allow me to kind of work for it, you know? So, yeah. All of us can't have that Kardashian money. All of us can't marry a Kardashian in 15 minutes because of my skin color. So, yeah. Got no respect for people like that, dude. None whatsoever. They contribute nothing to the society that means anything. And we get to be stuck with them. Yep. Because that society is stupid. But whatever. Certainly not as gaming freaks, because that we're just the next level of stupid. Yeah, we'll survive everything as long as this is all really actually a game. Other than that, we're screwed. I don't know. Hey, speaking of that, is there any good paper airplane games out there left? Used to be you could go search for some, and there'd actually be a cool one from like the Workman's Flyers Club, and a couple of good Flash games. But since Flash is no longer predominant, or even Java, those games are all gone. So like time wasters and everything like that, just all gone. Used to be some cool shit. Now there's no longer any cool shit. So I just don't know, man. Why did I close that? That was just dumb. Okay. So anyway, yeah, just keep on flying. Get on out there. Be doing what you do. Don't let anything get you down like this is getting me down. I'll find a way out of it. Try to do something cool. Try to make it like a nice sunset shot like that right there. Did I say that right? Rewind that and tell me if I said that right. Did I say sunset or sunset? Probably said sunset. Yeah, keep it. What are we gonna do? Retake this? Yeah. Get on out there, make some good flights for us. We'll try to give you some quality content while we're still stuck here, or I'm stuck here, and who knows? Maybe you'll see more. Maybe I'll just get fed up and quit. And you know how bad it must be if I sound that sounds refreshing. But the thing is, like, for 8 months out of the year, it's fine. For 8.5 months, almost 9, it's fine. And if they be a little bit more forgiving, really, if they would just be, I mean, all I really actually have to do is work my schedule. Like, can I just work the same fucking schedule I was working the rest of the year? What is so wrong with that? I mean, literally, it would be no problem. But whatever. Not my lot in life right now, so that's why we all have to suffer. We'll try to suffer together. And in the meantime, like I said, we'll try to give you some kind of stuff that you enjoy. Or whatever. I mean, maybe not, but look for some good stuff here. Maybe we'll try to get you some good stuff. Maybe we'll try to get you... What the hell is that anyway? What do y'all think this is? Don't be smart. No, it's a plane. But what in the hell is that? Looks kind of cool. Do you know what it is? It's one of these. A shot that's off center. Yeah, it's that right there. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Only, you know why I'm doing it? Because it was the last one left on there. Yeah. Oh, silly. Still waiting on those picks, big guy. Need the finishing picks. Other guys still need some straightening out on the picks. Hey, let's see if we can showcase you some shots of some stuff that you guys will like enjoy before we get on off the air. Like enjoying some cool planes from some cool people that are. What the hell is that? Okay, if you can identify that plane from that shot, we'll send you 22 pennies. No takers? I'm not surprised. Send a self-addressed stamp envelope. Do y'all know what any of that is? Ta-da! This is a better picture. Looks pretty cool. That's actually a great shot as long as it comes in like that. That's the RR8 prototype. Yeah, I just want to get some love to some of our members and some of our aircrafts that look kind of cool and show people what you can do with your life. Make gigantic pictures. I really wish I could like get this thing ready to go quicker so that I don't have to give you shoddy entertainment like that, because that's just wrong. This one's actually gonna son of a bitch. It's a wrong picture. Okay, well, you're not gonna get that. If you can tell what that is, do me up. What is that? Oh, yeah, now that looks cool. I like that. What do you think of that? That actually worked out really well for a change. Really well. You don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, beautiful. Centered. What do you think? That's a Spartan from OAE. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about like some good stuff that you can normally see. Unless you're not looking. This is incredible. And then there's pictures this size where you like that grass? We're giving you a picture of grass because that's where we all fly from. So we figured the grass would be a nice touch. This is just a lineup of some missile planes. They're stealthy. Now here you go. Lineup with some missile aircraft. Yeah, just like I said, all. Anyway, this is just trying to get your creative juices flowing, seeing some planes like you might think like, oh hell, I'd like to build that. Like the RR8, Powell's got some of that stuff on his channel. Go to his channel. OAE, he's got a channel, but all you're gonna see is stuff from the earliest days of YouTube. So maybe you'll want to get the Instructables to see any of his stuff. Because we can't coax his ass back to YouTube no matter what we do. That was a KIA bird. That was Sector, of course, that you saw the first time, the yellow plane. Yeah, we're just trying to get planes out there for you guys to see. Again, get you like revved up to see some cool aircraft. That's all. Maybe get some flights in that you may enjoy. Why in the hell did I say enjoy? You know what I'm talking about. How about that? See if you can find a plane in that shot. You can't. It's not there. Why is it not there? Because it's over here. There you go. Good shot of a spider going down range. Yeah, that's a spider from NASA's. And I'm not showing a picture of mine because you got a vampire in the background. So you know what you're dealing with when you see that, because there she is down over there. Yeah, looking pretty good. Really good shot of the vampire. I don't actually use that one that often, so it's probably y'all's first time seeing it. Mostly because if you don't know, you can tell the bihedral, the bi-winglet going on there. Yeah, standard vampire kind of thing. Yeah. So anyway, great talking with you. Good night. Good show. And again, we'll be bringing more. I promise. We'll have more content, and I'll talk with the members. We'll hopefully get a live show in here quite quickly, or I have to go to the good night. Yeah. I don't know. I got crazy things. You'll see some things. And you'll see me being crazy, and you'll see them being crazy, and everything you'll enjoy. But in the meantime, yeah. Thanks for coming out, guys. I know this is like a slower, quieter night, but every once in a while we try to keep it that way. Don't you go changing. Get some good planes in there. Build something. Get something out for us, and we'll try to talk about it, and we'll talk about ours, and we'll help you along life's little strifes. But in the meantime,